Welcome, everybody, to the best betting show ever. I'm Lawrence Presman. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to make you guys some money. We're going to give you bets on every single baseball game that is happening, all 6 World Cup games. We're going to talk WNBA. We got Carmine Bianco with us, Art the Caesar, Joe Ranieri. Let's get to it. Art, we'll start right off the bat with you. How did the books do last night?
Books had a really good night. A couple of things really helped. Canada losing outright was good for us. South Korea losing outright was good for us. And then in baseball, the Dodgers winning but not covering the run line. And the Braves, who were on a 4-game losing streak, really good for us. People keep loading up on the Braves, loading up on them in parlays. So all in all, good night for the sports books.
Yeah. Art, why were there so much money on Canada? Just out of curiosity, it's not like we've got some kind of huge army of bettors.
No, but there was a lot of parlays. It's not like there was a lot of straight stuff, but Canada was in a lot of the parlays. So, you can knock those out real quick.
Yeah, that's for sure. Joe Ranieri, any questions for Art?
Art, what are you seeing now? Because this whole week is just treacherous here. These third games of the group stage are just, look at the odds on the board. Team USA about even money. Germany even. I mean, you go down the board. So are you? What's the handle looking like at the books for these third games of the group stage?
It's not bad. I mean, listen, obviously with USA playing today, that's going to be huge for the handle because people are going to want to bet USA and watch USA, regardless of if the game means anything, which it doesn't. But, we've taken USA money. There's no surprise there. We've taken over money because all USA does is score goals. Germany's been very popular on the money line parlays today as well. But, I mean, to your point, we're really just trying to get to Sunday. We're trying to get to those knockout games. Once we get to those and we have, the field set with our knockout games, I think that's going to do really well for business. I think those games are going to, attract a lot of handle. And I think once we get those really great matchups with the big time countries, I think that's going to really explode the handle. So that's what we're looking for.
Carmine, are you with Art on this?
On what?
Tread
Canada?
Carefully on game threes, man. On these third games, just tread carefully, man.
Listen, over the last 2 World Cups, I've seen like some, I don't want to call it shady, but just some weird things on match day 3 of teams trying to avoid other teams and like knowing their path. They know they're into the round of 32. And it's just a matter of, do they want to finish first or second in the group and knowing their path. If the top part of the bracket has France, Spain, Germany, England, wouldn't you rather be on the bottom of it where it has like Brazil and Argentina and maybe a couple other teams? So knowing the path, you've got to keep an eye on some of these games and obviously some of these spreads, which we're going to talk about today, that there's a couple of them that seem very odd.
Art, I want to talk Wimbledon. We're in qualifying right now. It starts next week. The third major of the year with 1 still to go. Are you taking any future bets at all in tennis moving forward? Or do you think the World Cup is going to have an effect on tennis betting?
I mean, the World Cup will have an effect on it, but Wimbledon is still Wimbledon, right? I mean, once you get past the Australian and the French Open, you leave the big 2 that people like to bet, which is obviously Wimbledon and the US Open. There's really nothing I can report. I'll dig in more to our futures and kind of maybe give you a report tomorrow or maybe even next week on just kind of the tickets and everything we've been seeing on that. But if you remind me, Prez, I will update you on Wimbledon.
I forgot to ask, Art, by the way, how did you guys end up doing with the College World Series? Because I know you were going to get crushed with North Carolina, right?
Yeah, so it was really good that Oklahoma won outright, and we got a third game, so we got an extra day of content. Wow. We got an extra day, to put up, more stuff for a game 3. So Oklahoma winning was a really good result.
Good result.
Art, there's something called the Urval odds. It happens in Iceland. You taking any action on this?
I don't know what that is, so no.
The Urval still.
What sport?
I don't know, man. I think it might be soccer. Breidel Blick is playing Vikingur Reykjavik today. And then Stjörnan is playing Arcuria. So no action.
No shot.
Nothing there. Not a lot of people run into the window.
Okay,
apparently
I'm trying to help here. We got Icelandic listeners. It's a big thing.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
So and apparently Cote de Boeuf is the favorites in that one.
Well, in the third at Churchill, I think he's running today. Yes,
Cote de Boeuf. Oh, look, FH Hafnardur is playing IBV Vestmannaeyjar. These words are awesome.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't imagine you as a play-by-play guy in Europe. It would just
nope.
I'm going to stop talking now.
There you go.
Art.
Good decision.
Give us some sharp bets for today, and try to include the Icelandic Soccer League if you don't mind.
Absolutely. Let's start with the WNBA. They're on the tempo today. Pick -1 in that range. Took over 177 in the Aces game. They took under 171 in the Liberty game. MLB, there's 3 for you. They took the A's money line, the Red Sox money line, and took over 8.5 overnight in the Tiger game. That's now 9 -120. Really nothing for the World Cup sharp-wise. I had mentioned Germany and USA. If one of those teams can lose outright, it would be really good for the book. That's really all public action, though, in the World Cup.
Art, what about the Sail Grand Prix season championship? Australia favored +150. Germany at +5,000. Only 7 sailboats left. Any action on that?
What is that, like America's Cup?
I have no idea. This is all, I don't know. And yes, I'm just trying to find bets for our clients in these periphery sports. That's all.
Oh, come on. We got plenty. Baseball,
we got
NBA, WNBA.
Volleyball going on today. 5B Nations League. Ukraine up 1-0 against Italy. There is some live betting going on. Okay. Carm, you enjoying yourself with us right now?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I like the over 3.5 in that game, by the way. The Breidel versus Vikingur. The Icelandic.
Yes.
It's the 12th round of the Icelandic League. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Over
Carousel
3.5.
+1,400, Carm. Is there any chance?
No. As you know, the old Marco D'Angelo, the fat and sassy. Listen, they picked up a point, their first ever World Cup point. Today, the Ivory Coast is gonna, I'm not gonna say put a beating on them, but this is probably one where the line's just too high to bet on it. Take both teams to score -155, because Curacao will not score against Ivory Coast.
And Art the Caesar, Tunisia +2,200. What type of action you taking there?
You get 5 and 10 and $20 bets on that stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. And they're included in other, like who's going to win the national championship kind of thing. Art, let me ask you a legitimate question here in the sports world, because overnight, I don't know, the NBA apparently never sleeps, right? LaMelo Ball traded to the Timberwolves. You had Austin Reeves coming back to the Lakers for $185 million, which now makes people wonder, is LeBron even coming back to the Lakers? When do you open up, and when, now that the draft is done, do you start taking any bets on the NBA futures?
Yeah, absolutely. We've had futures up since the NBA ended. So whenever that last day was, we put the futures up the next day. I mean, for us right now, there's been no move on Minnesota. I've seen some places go from, 30 to 25, but I honestly think that makes the Timberwolves worse. I mean,
right, they got rid of Naz Reid, so it's interesting.
Naz Reid's a really, I think, we talked about the Hornets the other day and how we love the Hornets. Hey, you add Naz Reid to that team. Obviously, the future's bright with all the draft picks, but now you have two guys in the top 10 of usage rate. You got Ant and Melo. I don't know how they're going to survive.
Nope, I agree.
Guys, you're watching the best betting show ever. Hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel, please, and make sure to put comments up. We got a big show still to go. We got our parlay of the day. We're going to take care of some business, talk predictive markets, and all of our rundowns. still to come. Art, let's get into our parlay of the day, unless there's any more sharp bets for us. Did you talk WNBA?
I threw the WNBA out there. Yep.
Yeah, this just in. Caitlin Clark just got punched in the head again. This time it was a doctor.
Yeah, it happens.
This just in. A nurse just punched her in the head. Is her head just punchable?
No.
Okay. Parlay of the day. Art, you go first.
Please.
I'm going to take the Cardinals at home. It's about -130. I think they avoid the sweep against the Diamondbacks.
Carm, I'm going to take the US of A. And I know they're not going to be playing their greatest game, but Turkey is out. And this is a short line. That's my play. What do you got?
I have the Tunisia-Netherlands game. I'm taking Somerville to score anytime goal plus 165. He has been a bright light for this team, youngster or younger than the players on the team. He's got 2 goals and an assist thus far, and he's getting better with each game. So plus 165.
There you go, Joe.
Go big or go home. Give me Washington on the run line up against Christopher Sanchez. Since the entire market seems to be fading Philadelphia today, I'll take the 1.5.
Well, there we go. Art the Caesar. Thanks for doing this, brother. Anything to promote?
No, I'll see you boys tomorrow, and we'll rock and roll again.
Boom.
I'm not on the show tomorrow. It's just the 3 of you. We'll see you on Tuesday. Be good, everybody. Okay, we got to keep this show moving along. Let's get to some business. And, well, yeah, ho-hum. Did it again last night. I won my baseball again. Guys who are not betting my baseball, put up in the comment section why. I'm really, really curious why you're not betting my baseball. I'm now on a 6-2 run. That's right. I've won 6 of my last 8. 25-8. I'm up profit in baseball. I was up profit in college basketball. I was up profit in NBA. I was up profit in NHL. It's baffling to me why anybody listening to the show is not purchasing my baseball plays. I don't think I can do much better than 25-8 every 33 plays. So let's get on with it, guys. I got one baseball play up tonight. Let's go. Carm, what do you got?
3 plays today in World Cup soccer. One of them is a 5% play. Another one is a 4% best bet, and then a 3% play as well too. So maybe pick up the 1-day all access instead of paying $35 for one play. Spend $39 and get 1-day all access and get all plays today, or pick up the World Cup package and use code WC20 to get 20 off that $129 price, $109, and get every single play for the rest of the World Cup.
There we go. Predictive markets, Joe. Joe, did you promote? Yeah, no, you have to promote.
Yeah, we're good, Prez. Just buy your baseball.
Dude, you're killing it. Come on, stop it.
Well, no, buy your baseball. Buy his baseball, damn it. Let's move on. Yes, buy his baseball.
Well, are you doing better than my baseball?
No, that's what I'm saying. Buy your baseball. You said it enough. Buy Carm's plays, too, by the way. Buy Carm's.
You know, Carm used to be a big-time tennis player, eh?
I heard that.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Yep.
Yeah, he looks like Andre Agassi.
Very aerodynamic, I heard, on the court. I heard he was very good. Yes.
Well, he's very tall, Joe.
I know. Well,
yeah.
Carm?
University and high school, but Lawrence, you'll remember him. He was the best Canadian at the time, Andrew Schneider. Remember him?
Ooh, Schneider.
I remember him. He's part of my
I was always
tribe.
paired with him. I was always paired with him because it was Western Tech versus Humberside, and their best had to play our best, which happened to be me.
Did you get a game off this guy?
And Joe, no, it was always 6'2", 6'2" for him.
Oh, okay.
And I think those 2 is where he was grabbing some water and completely missed the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
that's funny.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's funny, Carm. Okay, so I started watching, before we get into the predictive markets, I started watching, and I know I'm late to the party here. We're on season 3 already. But the king of collectibles. This is a Netflix reality show about some guy, something golden something or other. Anyway, travels around the world selling and buying and selling collectibles. And they were selling a LaMelo Ball rookie card.
Okay.
$10,000. A James Harden game-worn jersey, $25,000. Now, Joe, what am I missing here? Who would pay $5 for either of those two things? Like, how is a LaMelo Ball anything worth 10 grand? How is James Harden not like they pay you to wear the jersey? What am I missing?
I don't understand that whole market there. I think that whole thing is so rigged, and I think it's all, anybody in that is all about money laundering, Carm. That's the only thing that makes any sense. The only thing that makes any sense. That's it. Buy the jersey and have somebody steal it, and then that's it. And then you collect on each shirt. It just feels like we're washing money with that. That's all it feels like.
There will never be anything funny. It's just like the EFTs or whatever they were or whatever. But there'll be nothing funnier than the Italian artist who sold, and you can look this up, who sold an invisible statue.
Yes.
And it sold for millions of dollars. An invisible statue.
I don't get it.
Where do you think he displays it?
Who knows?
In a panic room somewhere. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He's got a
Is there I hope he has good lighting on it.
Oh,
like spotlight it.
Ridiculous.
Anyway, unbelievable, dude. I mean, unfreaking believable that anybody in their right mind would find $25,000 of value in a James Harden game-worn jersey. Like, are they out of their freaking mind?
Probably still smells like the last stripper he gave it to. So, yeah, no, I'm with you, Brad. Like, I don't get it. That's a racket to me there. I do not understand it.
Yeah,
so is the art market, though. It's the same crap.
Some of you guys want to explain to me how a LaMelo Ball rookie card could be worth any more thing over a stick of gum. Sorry, Carm?
I want to correct myself. It wasn't millions of dollars. In May 2021, Italian conceptual artist Salvatore Garro sold an entirely immaterial, invisible sculpture titled Lo Sogno, which is I Am, for 15,000 euros, roughly $18,300 US.
Listen, if you are
that did not include shipping.
Yeah, if you're pushing me to buy boxes of cards on TikTok Shop, then there is something seriously not right about the business as a whole. So I'm good. Like, enjoy, you invest, get your collectibles. I do not understand it at all. Nope.
Yeah. I would love, and the thing is, as you can see behind me, I'm a collector, but James Harden,
yeah.
I would
would be great.
An Alex Tuck shirt just sold for $40,000.
Yes. Get the if you can get the original bond ticket that he just had to provide there when he got arrested in Houston for carrying an illegal firearm. Now, to me, that would be worth a little something down the future there. If you can show me the arrest report, that would be wonderful. Otherwise, I don't want his jersey ever.
Okay. Well, we know what you think of James Harden.
It cost me enough money this year.
Speaking of costing me money, Bitcoin is 59 now, and I'm going to just stay away from predicting Bitcoin right now, Joe.
On its way to $1 million. Stop it.
Well, yes, it is on its way to $1 million. I agree with you.
Yes.
But I can't predict it in the next 5 hours.
Good. Well, then you don't mind if Carm and I start talking about this now, do you? Okay. Carm, let me ask you a question. Bro. Because I love that they have these second and third markets here. We've been talking golden ball. How about the silver ball, Carm, which I guess I didn't even know they give this out, right? Yeah, that's what I said. So apparently they rank the first, second, and third best players in the World Cup here. Now, this to me seems like a hell of a hedging market, because one of those three names on there likely, unless I'm missing something, is likely going to finish first or second, are they not?
Yes, they are. It's interesting because right now it shapes up that in the round of 16, which is an interesting matchup, the round of 16 is likely to feature France versus Germany.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the one where if you think France, at the powerhouse that they are a little overrated and they might actually lose to Germany, who looked pretty good. We'll see how they look today. Then you'd take no on Kylian Mbappe because he would obviously miss the last 3 matches, which is the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals if France were to get eliminated. So Lionel Messi, who knows? It's the same with Erling Haaland. They played today.
Haaland, Harry Kane is 12 cents.
No, they don't play today. But
I'll say that Harry Kane is 12 cents. Messi is 26 cents. But to your point, they're going to have to play. They're coming across one another, are they not, over the next couple games?
Yeah, and this is what's going to happen. So the Harry Kane one, I do like. You know what I mean? I get it. England, a scoreless performance, but that was the witch doctor who had put a curse on Harry Kane. He's removed it for their final game against Panama, so that's a great thing there. Yeah,
yeah,
thankfully, or whatever. But let's look at Vinny Jr. Look at I don't even see a number beside Vinny Jr., but he had 2 goals yesterday and could have scored about 4.
That's correct.
Yeah, he looked great yesterday.
For Brazil.
Yep.
And Scotland set up their team to basically bottle him up on the left side, and they still couldn't do it.
Yep.
They removed 2 players from their lineup. They put in a couple holding midfielders, defensive guys that were supposed to stop him, and this guy could have scored like 4 yesterday. Kudos to Brazil, who are going to face either Japan or Sweden in the first round of the knockout stages. So
the problem is he's such
Brazil's
a dick. Nobody likes him. Like his own team doesn't like him. So that's the problem.
Like, are you talking about Vinny Jr.?
Yeah, like he's a total douche. Like nobody likes him. So I mean, the guy's the most arrogant selling prick there is. But I love it. But apparently, it doesn't go over very well with everyone, especially the voters in a market like this. But at 7 cents, he could certainly garner enough games and stats to finish top 3. No, Carm?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Especially if he has a big game in their final match day as well too. So
is he their penalty kick taker?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's important too. Yeah, because that's where I really like, Messi and Kylian.
And then, well, that's right. That's why guys like Kylian Mbappe, Erling Haaland, Lionel Messi, and let's say Cristiano Ronaldo, and
so does Canada get?
These are guys that take the penalties.
Yep.
Does Canada get to add both Davids?
And David and who?
Well, Jonathan David is the penalty kick taker for Canada. Even with Alphonso Davies,
are they related?
Back into the right thing? No.
Like how? What are the odds? What are the odds of having 2 guys on your team, both with the last name David?
I agree.
Well, it's sort of, I guess it's sort of similar to the South Korea team having 7 guys in the lineup whose last name is Lee.
Very difficult.
If you think David is as common a name in Canada as Lee is in South Korea, you would be right. But alas,
what is the most common name, Lawrence?
Wrong.
What is the most common name? You should know this. 100%. You should know this in the world.
Most common name in the world? Honey.
Skylar. Or is that
Mohammed?
Of course it's Mohammed. But I think Honey.
Cinnamon is good too.
Cinnamon.
Yeah, yes. Cinnamon's good.
Cinnamon.
Carm, is there any reason why we should not be playing Yamal here as the best young player award goes? Because who else is there somebody else I'm missing? I mean, they have the Ivory Coast kit, right? I mean, at 43 cents, it would feel like now's the time to jump in on this.
He may have locked it up already.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand. At 43, who's beating him?
Yeah, nobody. I don't see anyone in those markets. I get it. Like Desiree Doué, he's going to be in and out of that lineup. They've started him a couple times. He could feature against Holland in the next game or what have you. But they have Barkley Bacola. I can't even remember. His name should be on there. Forget about Kobe Manu. He's just not getting into the lineup for them. I don't see anybody on there.
Who's the other
that
kid
has
from
a shot.
Spain? Cabrisi? Cabrejo is that? He's another one at 20 cents, but he's another guy from Spain, right?
Yeah, and he's a guy who's normally not going to probably be in the featured in the starting 11. Obviously, you can forget about the guy from Turkey who plays for Real Madrid, Güler, because they haven't even scored a goal yet. Endrick comes off the bench in Brazil, so you can forget about him as well too. I would
the guy from Mexico, Gonzalez.
Yeah, not even them. I think that Mexico group turned out to be pretty much the softest group. I get it. Mexico has played well. They haven't allowed a goal yet, but I don't see Mexico making it past the round of 16. They'll probably get a good round around the 32 matchup. Round of 16, I think, is where we see Mexico exit this tournament.
It is 43 cents. I'm taking him right now, Yamal, to be the best young player award. You're right. He's probably already rocked. How is this less than even money is beyond me.
I have no idea. I have no idea. He's going to win it. Immediate impact in the first game that he started. The match day one, he came on for the last 15 minutes and had several opportunities. He's the battery that makes this offensive juggernaut train move.
I agree.
And the kid's 18 years old.
Yep. I agree.
Yeah.
Book it, Prez. Book it.
It has been booked. Now let's move on to our MLB rundown. Joe Ranieri, go.
Oh, you got me going here. All right, so let's see here. Plenty of Major League Baseball finally on the board here today. Only a couple of afternoon games. We'll pass those because they're coming up here. I believe Kansas City and Tampa and Seattle and Pittsburgh. You do have an interesting one in the middle of the afternoon, which is going to be the Athletics and the Giants. Giants come home, and they've got an opportunity here to handle business once again. 2-1 last night. Roop versus Springs in this one. There is no reason at this point to play an over at Oracle because neither of these two teams can score enough to get there. Astros and the Tigers. Melton versus the May. I think the Astros can get it done in this one. The Phillies taking on the Nats. What a crazy one again last night. Phillies come back to win, squeak one out 5-4. I told you, Sanchez versus Cavalli, and the entire world is betting against Sanchez right now. Rangers and Blue Jays. Gore versus Gaussman. What the hell happened to Gaussman last time out? He got lit up like a Christmas tree. They're at the Rogers Center, and the Blue Jays just can't score enough runs for anybody here. So I'll take Texas there. The Cubs and the Mets are just laughably bad. Boyd back on the mound after a little bit of a stint here on the IL. But I like the Cubs there. Yankees at Red Sox. Schlittler versus Early. And again, all the money is coming in on the Red Sox. I don't know why, but I do think an under 8 is viable there. And then you got the Cardinals and the Diamondbacks. Art told you he thinks the Cardinals can get a split in this series here. 2-1 right now, Arizona in this series. Zach Gallen versus McGreevy. Can you imagine 2 gas cans throwing? Yeah, it's Busch Stadium. Wind's blowing out. I'm taking the over in that one there, Prez.
There you go. Carmine Bianco, World Cup rundown is all yours.
All right, so let's do this. 4-2 with the rundown yesterday. Let's go 6-0 on this one. Kind of like the 6-60. Curacao and Ivory Coast, both teams to score no. We took that in the Brazil game yesterday, and it was a 3-0 victory for Brazil. Minus 155 on that. Ecuador and Germany. I did a free play video on this and said to people, take Germany at minus 110 before it steams. Well, too late. They're minus 165 now. Still a play for me. Julian Nagelsmann is going to field a pretty strong team against an Ecuador team that's failed to score a goal yet. Japan and Sweden. Alexander Isak to score plus 235 anytime goal. Tunisia and Netherlands, I'm taking Somerville plus 165 anytime goal. Love those plus money ones. The interesting one, Paraguay and Australia, and we can talk about this one later. The draw. Yes, the draw is plus 130. You normally don't see that. Take the draw here. Game finishes 0-0 or 1-1, and both teams advance into the knockout stages. And finally, Turkey and U.S. I am going to actually take both teams on their team totals over 1.5 goals. Turkey hasn't scored yet, but USA are going to protect their team today, and I'll mention that in a little while. If you take USA team total over 1.5, it's minus 142. If you take Turkey team total over 1.5, it's plus 158. If one of them scores 2, you can't lose any money. And if it finishes 2-2, you're obviously cashing both tickets.
Like that.
That's your World Cup rundown.
There
so
you go.
Let me ask
by
you.
the way, is Bolsek playing? Because they keep acting like, he's ready to.
No,
he's not playing. No.
So here's the word from Mauricio Pochettino, who, if the USA wins tonight, he will become the most successful U.S. men's coach ever with 3 wins. So
crazy.
Three wins. No one's ever won as many. Okay, so here's the thing with the U.S. Adams, Richards, Balogun, and Robinson will all not play today. They have 1 yellow card and are being protected against picking up a second yellow card and missing the round of 32. Christian Pulisic did a fitness thing this morning, and he is likely to either completely miss the game or sit on the bench and come in the second half if needed. He will not be starting, according to Maurizio Pochettino. Prez, the Paraguay
there is an Italian
Australia
in
game.
the World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
somebody's got at least. Yeah.
Who's that?
I'm guessing Maurizio Porchetta.
No, I think he's. I believe he's Argentinian or Spanish or something like that.
Wait a minute. He has 14 vowels, and his name rhymes 3 times. That's Italian.
No, that's Bruschetta. That's totally different. But yes,
he's thinking of Bruschetta.
What do you want to ask
Maurizio
me?
Bruschetta. Okay, so the obviously the books are expecting this Australia-Paraguay game to be the most boring game ever. The draw's plus 130, and normally it's in the plus 200s. The total is 1.5. 1.5, the total.
Wow.
Combined total, both teams. So now the 2 lowest exact scores, Prez, the 2 lowest exact scores are 0-0 plus 380 and 1-1 plus 390. So if you were going to bet $200 on the draw at plus 130, would you not instead put $100 on the correct score plus 380 and $100 on the correct score plus 390? You only win one of them, but you're either going to make 280 instead of 260 or 290 instead of 260. There is no way this game finishes 2-2.
I agree.
So why is Australia not favored to win this game? I mean, I don't understand. I'm a little confused. I like Australia 1-0.
I agree.
No, because if the game ends in a draw, both teams advance to the knockout stages.
So why does Australia give a shit what Paraguay does?
Well, it's similar to in the Euros many years ago, Joe. This was incredible. You might remember this. 2 Norwegian sides, or not Norwegian sides, or whatever you want to call them. I think it was Denmark and Sweden.
Yep.
The final match day, the only score line that got them both into the knockout stages and kept Italy out was 2-2.
Yep. And that's what it
nobody would allow you to bet, no book would allow you to bet 2-2. And you know how the game finished? Finished 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
So,
what does that tell you?
Well, I'd like to know then what your thoughts are, and I'm not around tomorrow, so share with me. You got Egypt playing Iran. Egypt's in. Iran pulls this out of their butt. They're in. Are there phone calls between Muhammad calling Muhammad and going, "Yo, Muhammad, what's up, Muhammad? I'm good, Muhammad. You good, Muhammad? We're good, Muhammad. You're gonna lose for us, Muhammad? Yes,
1-1.
Muhammad. I got you, Muhammad. Is that how this is going down?
No, it's not.
What will the books not allow us to bet in that game, Carm? That's what I want to know.
In that game,
what's the exact
score? Let the betting line guide you, Prez.
Yeah.
Sometimes the line guides you.
And is that not the game that is taking place in Seattle that is all about gay pride?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
it is. So it is similar to what you say, Prez, during NFL season.
So beautiful.
Take the lowest total under and take the highest total over. It's something that you subscribe to, that theory, and it works. So let the line guide you. You never see a draw at plus 130. You have to take it.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Guys, not much to talk about on the mailbag section. Listen, we're obviously in the summertime. We only got about 23 comments. A lot of love coming from everybody. So greatly appreciated. I wanted to ask you guys a question. Carmine, you would know this. The stadium in Guadalajara, is it new?
The one in Guadalajara, it looks good. I'm not sure if it's new.
The nicest looking stadium I've ever seen.
No, that's the one in Monterey. Are you talking about?
No, the grass. The one that is all grass all the way up. And I think it is in Guadalajara. And it is, I mean, if you guys have not seen a picture of this stadium, oh my God. I mean, it's a Sweetie of stadiums.
The one that Mexico plays a majority of their games, and they played yesterday, is it's now called Estadio Banote.
City, though,
they
right?
sold the rights.
Yeah,
that's Mexico City, and that is that's the Azteca Stadium, which it's kind of like when we talk about elevation, like teams in like South America, Peru, that plays their stadium is just. It is so high up. I think the elevation on this one is 2,200 meters or 7,100 feet above
it's not the stadium in Guadalajara. There's a stadium in Mexico that's all grass coming up. It's like built on top of a grass pyramid. It's the nicest stadium I've ever seen in my life. I will track it down.
There you go.
Not now.
What was the one they played at last night, Carm? The one with South Korea and South Africa. Was that Monterey?
That was Estadio Azteca. So
that was okay.
I believe that might be the one that
Lawrence might be thinking of,
right? Or he might be thinking of
I got it.
The one in Monterey, Joe, like you said, Estadio BBV.
Yeah,
this
BBVA.
One. Okay, yeah, all right. We should be able to see that.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is. Yep.
I don't know what
read
that
the
is
name.
either.
Read the name.
Wait.
That would be great.
Is that Estadio Akron?
What's
Estadio Akron?
That.
Okay.
Nicest bloody stadium I've ever seen in my life. It's a gigantic green. I don't even know what it is. Green roofed volcano. Mexico unveils gigantic green roof volcano soccer stadium. It is something else. Anyway. Let's call it a show. Guys, bet my baseball. Enough. Joe, take us home.
Carm, did you find it?
Estadio Akron.
That's the one we've been saying for 20 minutes. Yeah. Very good. Here we go.
Okay.
There it is. All good to go. Outstanding, guys. We apologize from the bottom, but we'll see you again tomorrow. At least we will anyway. Prez won't be here, but we'll be back. So enjoy the games, guys. Head over to WagerTalk.com. And visit all three of us. And we'll see you again tomorrow here on the best betting show ever, which once again is debatable.